you very, very much. Beautiful. So let me stand on existing protocols. I need to first convey the Honorable Minister's apologies. She's unavoidably absent today, but unavoidably absent today. This is a crowd should have loved to mingle with. This is a crowd should have loved to speak with you, listen to you directly. I can imagine if she were here, she wouldn't be sitting on that privilege table. She would have found a seat amongst you, interacted with you. But unfortunately, exigencies of duty, she had trips, she had a lot of conferences, and so she just got back from Tanzania, I think, yesterday evening. So today was almost impossible. So distinguished speakers, leaders of Girl Up, the phenomenal young minds gathered here today, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you with immense pride and joy as we gather at the Girl Up Africa Regional Leadership Summit under the inspiring theme, Girl Power, Girl Spaces. A theme that resonates deeply with the core values that we hold dear in our pursuit of gender equality and gender justice. Values that drive the transformative work we collectively undertake. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers and participants who tirelessly contribute to the advancement of equity for girls and women worldwide. As we convene, let us take a moment to celebrate the remarkable impacts of initiatives like Girl Up. This girl-centered leadership development initiative has not only sparked change, but ignited a movement that reverberates across 152 countries of the world. Girl Up, with its global network, is a shining example of how collective action can break barriers and pave the way for equity. We're witnessing the birth of transformative leaders who champion gender justice, leaders who are not afraid to challenge the status quo and carve out spaces where the voices of girls and women are not just heard but amplified. Please, let's give Girl Up a round of applause. They've done very well, commendable, well done. The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs is tasked, I'm sure all of you know this, I know that somebody knew the name of the minister. You'll be shocked how many adults, big women, don't even know, but you got it right. So I'm sure many of you already know that the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs is tasked with addressing gender-based issues for women across all age groups. I wish, therefore, to affirm the unwavering commitment of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration to endorse and lead initiatives that empower girls and promote gender equality. A notable example is the Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment, aptly referred to as AGILE. AGILE is for adolescent girls, young women like you. It stands as a testament to our belief that empowering girls is not just a social imperative, but an economic necessity. In the realm of education, we recognize that education is a cornerstone of empowerment. We understand that voices of girls and indeed women must be amplified, their spaces protected, and their potential unleashed. It is with this understanding that I have been a vocal advocate for the incorporation of skill acquisition into the school curriculum. Our young girls must not only excel academically, but they must also develop practical skills that will serve as their springboard for sustainable empowerment. I believe that by setting aside skill acquisition days in schools, girls will be given a unique opportunity to explore diverse skills, from coding to carpentry, from marketing to manufacturing, from entrepreneurship to engineering. By doing so, we're not only diversifying their knowledge base, but also fostering a culture where girls feel confident to pursue any field of their choice. Economic empowerment is not just about income generation. It also includes giving girls the skills to shape their own destinies. Skills are the currency of the future, and by equipping our girls with this practical knowledge, we will prepare them for the workforce. We will not only prepare them for the workforce, but also nurture a generation of leaders who will drive innovation, inclusivity, and sustainable development. In our pursuit for gender justice, we understand that true empowerment involves a comprehensive approach. It's not just about empowering the girls. It's about creating a ripple effect that transforms entire communities. With this vision in mind, the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs is also championing initiatives to uplift their mothers, granting them financial independence. By supporting the mothers, we're fortifying the very foundation of our communities. Empowered mothers gain a more influential voice on the home front, enabling them to advocate for their daughters and challenge harmful traditional practices such as early marriage. This double-pronged strategy, empowering both girls and their mothers, becomes a potent weapon against entrenched social norms that have held us back, including those contributing to gender-based violence. It is, I'm assuming that all of us are familiar with what gender-based violence is. We've been working a lot against gender-based violence, but the statistics remain staggering. That is disheartening. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, the ministry is taking bold steps. Under my leadership, we're planning the establishment of a national GBV command center. This center will coordinate sensitization, facilitate victims and whistleblower reporting, support referral systems, and facilitate access to justice through special GBV courts. This GBV command center will complement our GBV data situation room. It will make it easier for cases to be reported via traditional and digital channels. It will also make it easier for the authorities to effectively monitor all cases to a logical conclusion. We're also focusing on increasing access to culturally appropriate sexual and reproductive health and rights resources. This will not only ensure the well-being of our girls, but will also serve as a fundamental step towards dismantling barriers that perpetuate gender-based violence and gender discrimination in all. I implore each and every one of you in this room today to be galvanized to speak up. Speak up if you're a victim, speak up if you know someone who's a victim, and learn more about tackling gender-based violence. Our doors are wide open to hearing from you, learning from your experiences, and collaborating on solutions that will not only benefit Nigeria, but the entirety of Africa. Furthermore, as we look to the future, I encourage each and every girl in this room to explore careers in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Think of the incredible African women who have paved the way. We have women like Dr. Amina Gurib Fakim. She was the former president of Mauritius, a renowned biodiversity scientist. We have our own brilliant Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the first female Director General of the World Trade Organization, a true trailblazer in the world of finance and economics. Following the footsteps of Dr. Fumi Olokpade, another one of ours, a distinguished oncologist and geneticist who has made groundbreaking contributions to cancer research. There's nothing to prevent you from achieving similar or even greater heights. Likewise, I urge you to participate in sports. Consider the achievements of female African athletes like Asisat Oshoala and Caster Semenya, who have not only dominated their fields, but have also challenged stereotypes and inspired countless others to pursue their dreams. Sport empowers you. It empowers your body, empowers your mind, fosters teamwork, leadership, and resilience. In conclusion, please let us recommit ourselves to the vision of a world where every girl has the power to shape her future, where every girl has access to spaces that nurture her potential. Together, we can ensure that the summit's theme, Girl Power, Girl Spaces, is not just a slogan, but a lived reality for every girl, not just for the participants of this conference, of this summit, but in every corner of the globe. Thank you. And may this summit inspire us to redouble our efforts in the pursuit of a more just and equitable world.